It's your turn to be the game master. How do you keep all the lore, monsters, and treasures straight? Introducing the Beadle and Grimm's Game Master's Journal. Start by choosing your cover art, add text to remind you why you play, then plan your adventures with over 200 pages for character backstory, encounters, session logs, and more. When the campaign is over, you'll have a record of your character's bravery, cowardice, or both. Probably both.
It was a quick blink there. If you blink and you miss it, but there was a as everyone came on. Anyway, how are you doing, everyone? Welcome to Band of Badgers. I am your host and GM for this evening, and we are finally back. It's been 4 weeks.
Yep,
Yes.
4 weeks.
4 weeks since our last session. Due to just tons and tons.
That
of
sounds
stuff
like a
going on.
confession. That does. It's been
Oh, yes, 4 weeks.
4 weeks since
my last session.
Tell me your sins, son.
Oh, and there's a lot of them, isn't there, Dave?
And we're back. There's too many to count. One day we'll do an autobiography, and I'm going to put them all into several volumes for you, just for you, Ian, because you're the only one still alive.
Oh, babe.
That's okay. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. The dice are not here for you
Love you, Dave.
because the dice,
Well-
your dice are now my dice. Yeah.
Hey,
And
they're
then
a
we go.
gift to you,
Anyway.
my friends.
It's okay. Right, enough of that twaddle. How are we all doing? Are we ready? It's the end of another week. We've all been super busy. Everyone put, there we are. We're here with Diana. Diana's here. Look, hello.
Yay, Diana!
Hi.
Oh, the pen's disappearing.
Thank you for having me again.
No problemo. So Diana's here. We're picking up from where we left off with her character, Temble. Josh McGuire couldn't be here. Any McGuire fans out there? Shout out to Josh. Don't know where you are, buddy, but you're not here. So they're all going
Miss
to
you, Josh.
die, which is
Peace.
great. 'Cause
Aw.
what a day.
We've stuck
for-
up his banner anyway.
Well, I think he's still
Yeah.
there. But what a day for the cleric to not be here.
You echo my thoughts unerringly accurately.
It is fantastic. But how is everyone? How has everyone been doing?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Can we get one person to say, all right? Dinah's like,
Good.
Lauren's like, all right. It's
Always
Still-
amazing, right?
Excellent. We are better now that we are here.
There you go. See, that's what we're talking about.
We're so
playing-
excited to be here.
Playing with professionals, you see, that's the best thing that can happen.
Just surviving, really.
Speaking of professionals, let's see if this button works. It kind of did. It worked. For those of you who don't know, we also do a load of stuff with our friends at Beadle and Grimm's, including the most excellent Dragonlance Steel Edition for Beadle and Grimm's. That is what all the goodies that we are playing with, which gives you all. I can't show you that one. Teasers, spoilers. I can't. You'll find out later this episode, but my players won't. So I'm just being something is going on.
I saw nothing.
Exactly, and if you was around for the trailer, you also would have seen this, the Game Master's Journal, which I have right here.
Ooh.
I have it because it's got our names in it, doesn't it, Steve?
It does. It does have our names in it.
Oh.
And that's about as much as you get out from Steve. The excitement is lost on a Friday when work is finished. And Steve, have you finished work?
Well, yes, I have finished work.
Yeah,
yes.
okay. I'm just
I have finished
gauging the excitement level for today to see where we are. Ian, have you finished work?
This is work for me. So no,
There you
but
go.
it'll be
That
good.
is true. That is
So
true.
yeah,
That is true. Lauren, you're all right.
I'm all right. I didn't even start work today. So it's fantastic. Day off.
And Jeff, how's the pirate shipping going?
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of booty. Yeah,
Oh.
that one's for Ian.
New show.
and we're back to OnlyFans.
After
The pirate edition.
We don't have a link
Yeah,
for that.
busy
one.
taking feet pictures.
Yeah, when I saw you on that video, and it was just like, Of all the people to find on a random Instagram reel, I was like, it had to be you.
I blame you for
Awesome.
that one. I reckon it was listening to you.
Yeah. My feet don't have 4 hobbits and a wizard on them. Yours do, buddy.
Yeah, mine do.
I love the way. So we don't normally do this, but I'm just going to on Dragonlance show. But I'm just going to do it every. I'll just push a button. I'll shut up in a sec. Look, Maverick is in. Maverick professionals. Yes, exactly. Professionals. It's like work. What is that? But anyway, well, let's get rid of Mav. You'll be back, Mav, one day. We'll get you back.
Get out of here!
Are we ready? Are we ready to like TPK, to roll some dice, to take on? This is the D&D meets potentially aliens. Are we ready? Everyone got your
Well,
dice?
you can't die in D&D.
You're gonna need.
I have dice.
Do it.
Right. I'll see you on the other side. Let's roll VT. Ooh. It was a bit loud. I don't know why it kicks in. The trailer like I don't know what? I can't control the volume, so it's down to you. Exactly. So, last session, you were joined by Tem Temple, who's part of Darrett's team, who's joined yours on a temporary contract basis, and you ventured towards one of the locations that Dalamar had told you about. From a distance, you saw what appeared to be an excavation site. And as you got closer, there was a series of tents, at least a dozen, all in the colours of the Dragon Army. As you appeared even closer, you could see that the tents were ripped, the site abandoned, and many pieces didn't fit into place. An excavation site was clearly open. And after a short review, you decided to head into what is a place known as the Sunward Fortress. In the first chamber, you found a shrine and a set of winding stairs. As you go down into the darkness, lit only with your torches, you found a number of creatures you had never seen before. Almost plague-ridden. Some of you got attacked, some of you took damage. I think, Shilling, you probably took the most damage, I think.
Quite a lot, yeah, fair to say.
And once you cleaned out that area, you had found that those creatures were trying to get through a makeshift door. Beyond that door, you found 2 survivors, and that was a sea elf named Ch03, who turned out to be a cleric champion, and Roan. Roan was a human who was laying on the ground in Ch03's lap, a burning fever, and as he screams in pain, manages to rip open his shirt, showing his bare chest, and something rippled under the skin that shouldn't have been there in the first place.
definitely wasn't his six-pack.
No, definitely not his six-pack. And that's where we're going to pick up. Now, sadly, Grom isn't going to be here, so we're just going to make him disappear. Ping.
We're just going to spend the
All
episode
the
looking for him.
better
Like, where's Grom?
He's gone.
Grom got out. He knows.
He just disappeared.
He's not here.
He's gone.
The
He's
Rescue
gone for
Grom
reinforcements.
episode.
Yeah. He's fled for reinforcements.
What is that under skin?
That's not normal.
That's not normal at all, Chilling.
So Rowan is busy laying on the floor. Tem was trying to heal
Yeah.
him, trying to bring him round. You were also in the room. Grom was in the doorway. Grom's obviously not there anymore. And you just hear
If I
Rowan
remember correctly,
screaming.
if I remember correctly, I was kneeling down, holding Roan down.
Yeah.
So I've got one hand on his chest.
Yeah.
This thing rippling around my fingers. I'm just going to reach down to my scabbard and pull out a dagger.
Okay.
And I'm going to move to sort of slide it into the chest, and I'll stop. I'll look at Tem. Tem.
Yes.
I'm no good at this. I'm good with weapons, but not the effect we're looking for here. There's something inside him.
You want me to carve it out?
Cut it out, and I'll hand the dagger off to Tem and go back to holding Roan down.
Okay. Rowan, it's gonna be okay, I promise. I'll try my best to be very sweet and nice, and we'll try not to do as many cuts as possible. Does anyone have anything for him to bite on or to squeeze or like just to hold his pain? Anyone?
Got any rum for him?
Yeah,
What's the run down
yeah.
his neck?
I've got a piece of thick leather here, and I shove it in Rowan's mouth. Say, bite on that, son.
Okay. And
You
I'll.
shot it. Ah.
I'm gonna wipe the dagger clean on my shirt just to make sure it's kind of nice and clean. And I'm gonna try. What role would
Your
you
shirt's
like me
dirtier than that dagger, trust me.
What would you like me to roll for this?
You're going to do a dexterity check.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Okay.
a DC 15.
Does me holding Roan down give any bonus to that roll?
I will your strength bonus. So you don't roll with advantage, but what I'll allow is that your strength bonus will be added to Tem's roll.
Okay.
So, what is your bonus?
My athletics bonus is plus 11. My strength bonus is plus 5.
So
Five.
it's
So
plus
it'll be a 7 total. Then. Okay, that was a 17 on the die. Plus math.
Okay, so you're perfectly fine. Talk us through it.
Okay, she's gonna try to follow this moving part and then looks over at George, takes a deep breath, looks at Rowan, and then just quickly tries to make the incision. And then kind of after she'll put the blade down and kind of hold whatever is moving in place, like cupping the skin.
Yeah.
Like a pimple almost, to kind of squeeze it out and not let it go anywhere.
And then
You can
I'll
feel it.
release with one hand and just drive my fist into that spot and try and pull out whatever's been pulled to the surface.
So Tim, under the side of your hand, so you're doing this, you're cupping,
Yeah.
but just you can feel it. Something is squirming, and you can feel the rib cage. So his ribs are below, and then there's something above the ribs under the skin, and it's still under your hand. But you apply pressure to try to pin it in place.
Yes.
Your hand goes in, and you feel something moving, squirming, almost scaly.
Right.
You grab hold of it. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll grab hold of it and yank it out.
Okay. You do that in one piece. Blood splatters on both your faces. Yurkel, who's kneeling on the floor trying to cradle his head, is just splattered with his blood. And as you pull it out, there is this reptile-like organism which gets more and more bulbous the longer it is. It's at least a foot long now.
Ooh.
And as it moves around, it's slimy, it's covered in blood, and it kind of whips its head round, and it has a bunch of razor-sharp teeth, and it screams. But you've got hold of it. You got hold of its tail.
Flint, empty out a bag or something. We need something to put this thing in.
Yeah, okay. I grab like I've got a big pouch in my backpack, like a massive leather pouch. I'll grab that out of my backpack, empty it out of the suspicious-looking things that are inside it, and and then I go, right, got it, and I'll hold it open like that, so that hopefully you can shove.
I'll just shove my arm in, and then just try and grab the neck of the bag, pull my arm out, and it doesn't come out with it, and just we'll wrestle it in there. I'm sure it's thrashing around and slimy as anything.
It is.
Just trying to wrestle it in the bag.
You're trying to capture a snake in a bag. Yeah. Down the sleeve, down the arm, make the exit as small as possible. And your hand is not cut or bleeding, but you can see there are indents. You know, like when you put your fingernails into your palm, ridges. This thing has definitely got scales of some kind. Flynn, you're now holding the bag, and it's
keep it.
It's going mental. Yeah.
And then I turn my fist upside down on the top like that, and I smack it on the floor a few times.
Do that.
like that, like Avengers 1 when Hulk grabs Loki. Yeah. It's like that. I just go. But I don't want to kill it. I'm just trying to knock it out.
You're just trying, yeah.
Right round
just
it.
strength check.
Strength check.
Go for it.
It is. Oh, it's 17.
Perfect.
Total.
Yeah. It calms down, but is still moving.
Yeah, I think I've definitely given it a headache. What do I want to do with it, York?
I'm not carrying that.
Remember, Roan is still on the floor. You've made a big incision, and
Yeah. I will close my eyes and like put the skin, like hold the skin together, close my eyes, and cast Healing Word at a 3rd level.
Yep.
And she's just gonna like quietly mumble something under her breath as this green, warm, like glittery spell just kind of overcasts over on his stomach, and it calms him. Let me see how much. It's 3. Give me a second. That is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay. Are you okay, Rowan? Are you okay?
He's kind of looking at you. He's got spittle and blood rolling out of his mouth, and he just kind of catches your eye contact, and his arm lashes out and just grabs you around the arm, the forearm, and he pulls you in close, and he whispers into your ear, get me home. Get me home to my family. My heart's hollow. Get me back.
Heart's hollow.
I'll give you 1,000.
Oh.
1,000 gold pieces if you get me home.
Okay, yeah. But do you feel okay? Do you feel better?
I feel better. The pain is gone. Thank you. And you see he starts to kind of drift off into. He's completely exhausted. It took everything he's had. He's been fighting this infection for maybe a day, maybe more.
Okay.
And he's just like his head just lowers to the side. He goes unconscious. He falls asleep. But there's no pain actually on his face. He's
Good job, Tim.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do I know where Heart's Hollow is?
No, none of you have ever heard of it.
So he wants to be sent back to his family at Heart's Hollow, but I've never heard of it. Have any of you? In your travels?
Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
No, not at all. Hopefully it's not too far. I mean, 1,000 gold. How far away is it?
Don't you mean steal?
Maybe we should spend some time resting, and then we can ask him when he wakes up, and
I'll look at Urkel.
Do you know where Heart's Hollow is?
Do you have one of those as well?
No, I don't. And you see her touch her chest. No, I've been fine. He's had this for 1, maybe 2 days.
But how did he get it?
Yeah, did he eat something, do you think? Like a
Have you
parasite
eaten
food?
I don't know. A lot of people got sick. Even the creatures who brought us here, they got sick. Those draconians, they got sick, and everyone changed. And then a lot of them ran. They just left us and ran.
Change? Like an experiment?
I think so, yes. Veruza was his name. He's a draconian who can use magic. I think he was experimenting on us.
He needs to go. Someone like that doesn't deserve to be around other innocent creatures like that.
You said that they were a magic user. Did they use magic to do this to you, or to your friend here?
We were brought here and we were told to there's something below. We were excavating. There's some kind of ruin, but I don't think they knew what they were doing. They found a crystal. Big crystal. It's I think that's what did it. It can transform people. It can make you stronger, faster. But that thing, I haven't seen that thing before. Maybe it affects.
Could I do
different creatures in different ways?
Could I do an Arcana check possibly to know if there's anything crystal related that I've heard of in the past?
Go. Yep.
Natural 1, maybe.
I didn't know what crystal is.
We jinxed it.
All you can think about is feet.
Just staring at Flint's feet. Yeah, crystals. Crystals.
She's like, okay, you play Fizzwiz.
So
Yeah.
the Draconians were looking for the crystal when they found it. Is that when they left?
Yeah. I think I don't know exactly what they're looking for. I think they're looking for any kind of ancient magic they can find. I don't think they knew, or Veruza knew what he was doing, but I don't know. I don't know.
But all of the Draconians have gone now.
The ones
Or is there
outside,
some still here?
I heard the battle. There was 4. Did you take out all 4?
No one was there.
We didn't fight any. When we arrived, the camp was already abandoned and empty.
The 4 back there were pretty.
They were manky.
Yeah. They were.
Oh, sorry, but were they Draconians that we fought last time?
Yeah.
I thought that. Okay, right. Sorry.
They were like zombified ones, though, weren't they, or something?
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
they were. Yeah.
Did
Is that what happens?
To them, yes.
What ship,
To
right?
Rome,
this is what happened to Rowan.
I think it does different things to different people.
This Verizon Did you see what kind of magic they were using so that we can be prepared for anything moving forwards, so we can defend ourselves? Because I think our road is probably heading in their direction.
I don't know. He was partial to using. He had a wand. Veruza has a wand.
There's like just naturally, without thinking, clutches his own, and then it's just like, yeah, it's okay. Well, we know they have a focus. What do they look like, so we know to keep an eye out for them?
The Draconians. They are. I don't know. More lizard-like. Like the ones you saw outside. That's not how they look. They've been twisted and warped.
But any distinguishing features for this Veruza? Veruca.
Veruca.
Like, did they have like jewelry, tattoos, markings, colors? Anything you can give us to help us distinguish this particular one from the rest of them? I don't mean to generalize. We need to.
No, the different types of. We saw 3 types of Draconian here, but mostly it was. I think they're called Capacs. Those are the ones outside in the corridor there, the ones you dealt with.
She looks to York and Shep and Glenn.
We've seen 2 different types, haven't we? We've seen like the grunts and the commanders type thing.
Yeah.
Who's the magic user?
And the ones we fought there, did they look more like the grunts? The ones that were mutated?
No, they look like
big
ones.
These ones look are smart. They're not big, they're smart.
Oh. Why?
Are they smaller?
In Vogler, there was a caster. They were the north of the dock when the chorus and his son. And there's a moment where he pauses, thinking about the chorus's son. There was a caster there. I was too busy trying to help get people to the boats, and York down in the south. But there was somebody there that I maybe. And then he's just lost trying to remember what they looked like.
Yeah, did that one have a wand? I can't remember.
There was too much going on, and I was. And then he looks sad again. He's like, I mean, you saw what I was like after that. It was hard for me to come to terms with it. That was. And then he smiles again. He's like, there was a lot. I think I'm better prepared than I was last time, but I hope that we don't have trouble like that again.
I suggest we go downstairs and
keep moving.
see whether there's anything else here that they might have been looking for, that they got distracted by the crystal and that wasn't what they were really searching for.
York, we came here looking for, was it the lance? And we found the tip. Is it possible there's more of it here? Maybe that crystal's part of the shaft, or maybe anything like. Is there more to it here? Do you think?
I don't know what they are looking for. I just know that there is something they are searching for. There is something they were searching for below Castle Calaman.
Yeah.
Whether they found it or not, I don't know. You know, the lance that we found, was that what they were looking for, or did Lord Soth take another item? Was there? I don't know. I just know we need to go to these 3 places and do our duty. We need to search thoroughly.
I agree. And you mentioned Soth, and he looks towards the guys on the ground. He's like, I don't suppose part of the camp or anybody you saw was like a really big, full plate mail and glowing eyes. That's all, was it?
No, we didn't see anything like that. The leader of the site is Veruza.
Yeah, well, at least Soth wasn't here, eh? At least his goal must be worse than whatever this Veruza's is. Let's and he lights up 4 green orbs of dancing lights. Tell me where you need me.
Well, one last thing. Upstairs, when we were searching the camp, we found some sets of footprints, large footprints, much larger than Draconians we've seen before. You said Veruza and the Draconians that were with him were small but smart. Did they have any large Draconians with them?
No, not that I saw.
Then that set of footprints is something else. We have another enemy on the field.
When I was captured, then they brought me here. They put us in shackles. Shackles in pairs. That's how I met Roan. And we've been working ever since.
Are there any larger reptilian beasts that roam these lands that might not be draconian, but maybe just happen to pick off part of this camp? Did you hear any kind of thumping or any screaming or roar or anything from this room?
There has been lots of screaming over the past few days. I think these creatures hunt on sound, hunt on instinct and smell. They're more animal than what we are. In terms of this land, I don't know. I'm a stranger to this land. My home is the sea.
A long way from home.
Many dangerous animals there.
I can relate.
Then let's head downstairs.
Yep.
Are we just going to leave them two here then to rest?
Yeah,
I think so.
Right, you two stay here, rest. We're going to go scope out the rest of this place and we'll be back.
As soon as Roan is awake, I will get him out.
We'll see you topside.
Yes. Good luck.
Lead the way, York.
Yep.
Right behind
So
you.
I assume the way down is a set of spiral stairs that's in the middle of the room outside. Is that correct?
That was so.
Oh, no, that was the way down from the one above, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that will take you up.
Okay. So top left corner. Then it looks like there's another set of stairs in the top left corner.
I'll be right behind you, York. Lights on.
Which Fizzwiz is that?
But at this point, mirror image is gone.
Oh yeah, the many Fizzwiz.
Hey, Graham.
Are you all logged into Albert? Make sure you're Albert, and you can move. What I will do is show the next map. When it comes up.
Are you doing a jig?
Yeah, down the stairs. So there we are.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, that looks like a destroyed staircase over there. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's back on the screen. Okay, so you found a flight of stairs that leads you down.
I'm skipping the middle stuff.
Is it gold?
Have we not learned our lesson?
We have learned our lesson now.
Oh.
Okay, so this level of the fortress hasn't been fully excavated. You can see a 30-foot wide chasm splits it in two, spanned by makeshift wooden footbridges that you can see there. Boom, boom, boom. On the far side of the chasm, digging implements surround an 8-foot tall glowing crystal.
Oh.
And it's glowing with a kind of a noxious orange light.
Oh, I'm not going near that.
On the near side of the chasm, in front of you, you see a hulking red form. And I'll bring up a picture, and it's covered in these squirming shapes as it's digging through all the broken crates. And let's put this up on the screen for you.
Oh,
There you go.
it was one of those.
And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those things that you captured in the bag.
Oh no.
Squirming all over its body as it turns around and sees you because you're bringing the lights downstairs. This cavern is pretty much pitch black. The only light is coming from the crystal and your own source of light. And you can't see, your light isn't stretching far enough to see what's beyond those bridges.
Can I send
Oh,
my
no.
fancy lights just into the four corners of the room so we've got light?
That's fine. So, while we're doing that, everybody roll initiative. Because it's turned round and it's seen you.
Yeah.
Got a dirty 20. Dirty.
Oh.
I did not.
Dirty.
Dirty. Where am I?
Oh, 196.
No, and my computer wasn't letting me erase it.
I'm not showing up on initiative. Oh, no.
I'll add you. 2 6.
Thanks.
There you go. I must have deleted the Fizz that had initiative.
Ah.
Oh, it's not good.
I'm just going to add the things on the map.
The things.
The things.
Oh,
It's a
there's so
little bit like the
many.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve, you know what these are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a whole heap of trouble.
Piece of pest, can't die.
It's the word tadpole is creepy as it is anyway when you put slard in front of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
There you go.
Oh, it's a cute little frog. Come here.
For a split second, I thought they said Slade. I thought, oh, we started Christmas already.
I thought I just
Why
saved for
won't
the attack. Oh.
Right, and also, by the way, let's just as you see, so this has some great artwork, but yeah, these are my absolute favourite piece of Beetle and Grimm's, which is the encounter cards.
Oh, hello, Steve.
Stick it up. Stick
there
it
you
up.
go.
There you go.
Which in the account
Stick
says
it up,
all the
stick
stuff
it
on
up.
there, but I can't show it to you. But I was going to show you that earlier, and I thought, oh no, it's a spoiler. But yeah. Right. Let's
Here we go.
roll some dice. Everybody ready? Eyes down. For a full
Combat starts. Fireworks go off outside my house.
Yeah, same here, Steve. You can tell we don't live far from each other.
Oh, God.
Right, Hawk, you appear to be first. Let's do it.
Right, I am going to set fire to the bag with the thing in it and throw it towards them.
Nice.
shout.
Okay, I definitely did not see that coming. Okay.
And I'm hoping what will happen is it will scream and possibly distract some of them. So I'll try and throw it as far as I can behind them into the barrels.
Yep.
Do you want a strength check for a throw?
No, that's fine. It's only a little thing on a bag, so fine. Boom. You fling it to the back of the wall, boom, hits the wall, slides down into those crates and barrels, and you hear it scream as it's desperately trying to get out of this bag, which is on fire. It does not.
No, that's okay. I'm just hoping it's getting it away from me, to be honest. And then with my... It's gross. Ew. And then, yeah, with my bonus action, I'll draw my weapons. And then I will move over to here. And I will hold my second attack. Because I assume the first action's going to count as an attack. Even though it wasn't technically an attack. But you know what I mean. So I'll hold my second attack and if any of them come near me, I shall stab them up big time. And that is my go over.
That's what we like to hear. Right. Tem, you're next.
Yeah, you're on
Tem,
mute.
you're mute.
Sorry, the garbage trucks were very loud. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. I wish. Fairy Fire into that area.
Okay.
More fire, yes! Go, Tim!
So a huge, just rays of green light just like shoot forward through her fingertips and outline the area.
We didn't need Grom.
I believe everyone gets an what is it? Let me read it again.
We all get advantage, I believe.
Yes, you get advantage if you can see the creature.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also, it's light in that area, I believe.
So each one.
Yes.
You
Nice,
could
they're
definitely
illuminated
see the
as
big
well.
one anyway. You could see that with your own light. But now it makes the 5 tadpoles squirming around on the floor a lot easier to see. Probably more horrifying. Maybe. Anything else, Tim?
No. I'm going to. Can I ready my? No, because I've already moved. Technically, I moved to cast, or may I grab my hoopak out?
You can definitely grab your hoopak. Yep.
Hoopak. Okay, I grab it out and I start getting that ready.
Okay. You're up.
Disgusted and slightly horrified by these tadpole things I can see in front of us, and just the thought of that being inside me as we saw it inside Rowan, I will go Mega Yorg and click on the wrong screen. Mega Yorg! And I will move forwards. Once I get to that point there, I'm going to take a kick at Tadpole A with the intention of just hoofing it out of my way.
Okay, go for it.
So I swing my right leg. That's a 19 on the dice.
Very nice.
That's right. It flies across the room, hits the wall at the back, and disappears behind the creeps.
I will then step forward again and hope if I can move. And I would like to grapple the big one, please.
Okay, this is big. It's at least sort of 10 foot tall. This thing.
Yeah. So I'm just
got
gonna
arms?
I'm gonna in my Mega Yorg size, I'm gonna reach up, I'm gonna grab it and just try and grapple it. Try and get it off its feet. That's what I want to do.
Are you going to kind of wrestle with it, get your arms around it, or are
Yeah.
you going to lock hands like and then push it down?
No, I'm going to try and get my arms around it so I can lift it up off the ground.
Okay.
None of that
That's
sounded
intense.
masculine at all. Holding
So-
hands, cuddling.
It's cute.
My athletics check.
All got different ways of fighting, Jeff.
That's a 17 in total.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try to contest that, Steve.
Yep.
8, 9, 10, 11. You win.
Okay. So I grab it round the waist, and I just want to lift it off the floor. So I'm controlling its body, or at least its lower body.
Are you behind
So I
it or in
can't
front
move
of it?
anywhere. I'm in front of it.
Okay.
So
its
the
face is
shoulder
right
shoulder in
yours.
its sternum. No, shoulder in its sternum. So its upper part of its body's over my shoulder almost, and I'm just lifting it up off the floor.
Okay.
Sumo.
Whoosh! With a tombstone!
Shilling, over to you.
So Shilling was initially going to create like a Molotov cocktail situation and throw it at the big frog, but she now doesn't want to incinerate Yorg. So she is now, wrong screen, gonna move, sort of hide behind this little barrel. And is Tadpole A still in action? Because it's sort of faded out, but I'm not sure if it's
It
the little one by the
disappeared.
barrel. Oh, it's disappeared. Oh god, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to sort of creep behind this barrel and take a pot shot at the large frog there with my short bow.
Okay.
So let's roll. That is 15 to hit.
15 on the slard is a hit.
Excellent. Right, and I'm gonna. So that's so that's 7 points of piercing damage, and I think I get sneak attack as I'm hiding. And that is an additional 6 points of sneak attack, so it's 7 plus 6, 13 points of damage total.
Well done. Okay, we're off. Cool. Good hit. Under pressure is when you normally do hit, which is good.
Very much so.
Grom's not here, so it's over to the tadpoles. The tadpoles, they burst.
Surely.
They can move fast across the ground, and you see that although they're lit up, you see these just slivering lights come towards you. We're going to have 1 on Yorg. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 1 on 10.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't quite get to you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fizz. That one's heading in your direction.
No.
That was its last mistake.
It's last mistake. So who did I get? I got Yorg. On a roll to hit. That is a miss, because I got a 4. And 10. You see this thing snake across the ground to you, getting ever closer. Does a 15 get you?
Yes, it does.
No!
Yes.
Okay, this thing, even though it's slithering across the floor, it leaps through the air and manages to bite onto you.
Oh no.
4 points of damage as the teeth bite into your flesh. And it doesn't let go, it just hangs on.
Great.
As you've got this thing now attached to you.
Okay.
Big Slard is going to make a move. He's locked in a grapple.
Big Slard.
So he is going. What is he going to fight with disadvantage on this?
What if it? No, he can just tap me. There's no disadvantage.
Okay. He gets 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. Claw is a miss. Second claw. Go on.
No.
No.
I was inhaling with anticipation.
God
Damn, that was a loud intro.
Okay.
It's like when you're in the mechanics, isn't it? It's a...
Does it really cost that much? 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Is
I was about to say that.
24. You feel it rake as it's kind of half over your body. He's going to rake up your back, dragging through your armor. Can you? So that's 7 piercing damage with that.
Yeah.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Here we
DC
go.
14.
Just do
We're in
this.
his boys and girls.
Right. Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. Yes,
17.
Boom!
Thank you very much. And last attack is going to bite you. The more you missed it. More comes down, and you just managed to get out of the way. This mouth is big. This is almost. I think Schilling was the one who said it in terms of frog-like. Exactly that. There's a few teeth in there, but the mouth is cavernous. This is huge. Your head could easily fit inside.
Ooh,
That's the bit you have to worry about. Fizz, you're right.
Yeah. So Biz sees the one like just attached to 10 and just stay latched on. He's like, no. Would I know that, having seen what's gone in the bag and seen this thing latch on and not let go, that creatures that inhabit things like rivers in forests and stuff like limpets might infect people this way? Would I know that? Can I make a check to know if this is...
I think like snakes, snakes can be poisonous and some spiders can be poisonous. You've never seen a creature like this before. So there's no reason not to think that this creature is poisonous.
Yeah. Okay.
It's certainly dangerous.
15.
And remember, the dragon army ran away.
Yeah. That's the problem.
It's because they're cowards.
What's you got? Biz, straight up. Roadman walks up. No. And he's keeping eye contact on Tem this entire time as he kind of backs up. You watch like the silver glow from the wand as he brings it up, but then like in this desperation, he like just thrusts his hand forward, and that red mist, like blood, just, and those meteors that are usually silver for magic missile at 3rd level glow with a red aura. As I'm going to cast that at 5th level, which is 5 darts. So yes, we're going to start on the one that's on 10, which is an automatic hit, and then we'll go from there. Really. So first up. All right, that's good. It's 5 points of damage on that slad.
Good.
Is it still on there, or is it?
Oh, I've lost me. There it is. It's still there. Yep.
Second dart on the same one. Oh, only 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Third dart on the same one. 5 points of damage.
That is down.
Okay. And then the other 2 meteorites he sends to the 2 that are on the floor. So Tadpole D and Tadpole E. Tadpole D takes 5 points of damage, and Tadpole E going for Hawk takes 4 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Don't let them touch you guys. He will then take the rest of his movement to 5'10". I've got no bonus actions. Boom, turn over.
Boom. Good. Well done. Chop it around.
Top of the morning.
Well done, Fizz. Well done, Fizz.
Come it around here.
Chop it around here. Now, you said you sent out some lights at the start of the round, didn't you?
Yes.
So what kind of a lighting effect is that going to have in the chamber here?
So they are dancing lights. So they would go out to the 4 corners of this side that we're on, or as close to that would still give us enough light. Oh, so it's a 10-foot radius, actually. So I would probably put them to where Shilling's corner is, the corner at the south of those crates, bottom of the stairs, and between the 2 bridges.
Okay, cool.
There, and there.
Whoa.
They're all green.
Ooh. Steve's going to sort that out. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to, because where everybody is, everybody except Jorg, roll a perception check for me.
Perception.
Oh!
23 for Shilling.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, good.
6.
18 for Flynn.
No for Temple. 18 is good.
Yeah,
Flynn.
20 for his whiz.
Okay. What about Tem? Tem, you're more concerned about the one the Fizz just killed that was hanging on to you. But you 3 spot across the way in the dark south-west corner, in the opposite corner to the crystal, you spot a light appear.
Oh.
And somewhere...
Good light, bad light.
Somewhere in the darkness, you see this flame appear, and as that light from the flame starts to light up a small area around it, you see it's kind of almost floating. And then you see a face, part of a face, start to appear. And the face you see looks a little bit
like this.
Looks a little bit like this.
It's Papa!
God, it's a
toad.
Toad hole. With a monkey on his back.
I know what the monkey.
Oh my god, this is like a demented toad of toad horse.
But it's Marcel.
He's telling us to forget the monkey. That means the monkey's in charge. The toad's just like some big horse.
2 toads enter, 1 toad leaves.
Go for the doctor.
Go for the doctor. Yeah.
Oh, I see he's got crystal in his hand.
So there is no monkey, but what you see is a draconian who has been physically just warped. He is bulbous. There are tumors growing on it, and it looks almost toad-like. As this thing, a draconian, has been transformed into whatever this thing is. He's still there. He's holding his staff. He's got his clothing on, he's got his recruitments, and somewhere he's got his wand as well. But you see this flame appear, and you just see his face. He doesn't make a move.
Do we not see the matching skull pauldron to Fizz? Damn it. Trust him.
Let's have a look.
Toad of Toad Hole.
Closest target is 10.
No!
Does a 13?
She's a guest player. Leave
That's
her alone.
exactly my C.
No!
So you're not paying any attention. So you all see this because 10 doesn't know it's coming. You see this light appear and you just... He throws it, and the light into the side of Tem, and you will take 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up. Yeah, I'm like a third.
Just
injured.
tough cookies. Tough.
If you had to
cookies.
put a
I am a
number on,
tough cookie.
Tough. Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, she'll just scream like in pain, and because she has no idea what just happened.
Okay, and we are top of the round. Hawk.
Right. You're going to see Hawk. The people watching won't be able to see this, but on the map, you're going to see Hawk dart backwards towards the wall, and then he like kicks off, and he slides across the floor with his rapier out in front of him, and he's going to attempt to skewer E and D, one after the other.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do. Do you want me to do some sort of strength check for kicking off and sliding, Dave, or
Go for it. Do an
Parkour.
athletics.
an athletics?
Athletics.
That's good because that's my good one. Right.
Oh,
That is. Yeah, that is 26 total.
Ooh.
Nice.
Plus 8 on that one.
Yeah.
So I'm sliding across the floor with my rapier out in front of me like that. And I'm going to make an attack on the first one. And does a 17 hit it?
Yes.
Nice.
Right. Gonna do the damage. Where's my bloody D8? Oh, there it is. Oh, 6. It does 11 damage on the first one.
On E, yeah.
Yeah. Is he
You
still alive?
skewer it, and as you skewer it like a kebab, it just kind of goes limp.
Okay,
You-
and I'll
you keep
carry
going.
on and try and get D, basically. So I'll move my thing like... So he's going like that.
Yep.
So he gets to the second one.
Yep.
And, oh, that was close. That is a 19 on the dice. Plus
That
8
hits.
to hit.
Yeah. Easy.
And that is going to be 1 point more than I said before. 12 damage.
That
Quick
is
maths.
Fine. That as you impale it, that one goes limp as well.
And I'll stop around about here, just past it, sort of thing.
Cool. Well done.
And then I'll stand up and I'll go, ha, kebabs! And then flick them off my sword.
Good work.
Good. 10. You're up.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I've never done this before. I've never played a druid. I'm going to wild shape.
Nice.
I'm gonna wild shape.
Oh, this gonna be good. This gonna be good.
Think
Check it.
I'm going to wild shape into an air elemental.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
So all of a sudden, you just see from the sky downward, it just forms a giant tornado, and it basically engulfs me up.
Yeah, there you go. I'll swap you out. And on the map, you should be able to control that.
Let me see. Yes, I can. Thank you.
There you go.
Nice.
I'm going to move. Let me see what my attacks are here. Oh, I could still slam attacks. Okay. I'm going to move forward and let's see. I'm going to slam into Tadpole B right now.
Yep.
And let me roll for that. That is a 16.
16 hits.
Great. So that's 2d8 plus 5.
Which is, yeah, you can see.
Okay, here we go.
We've done lots of flinging in this game.
8, 9, 10. 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit. Well done.
Flat.
That one's done.
Hey.
Yeah, Tem is mad.
You just it doesn't just go splat. It explodes as you throw it into a wall somewhere. Well done. Boom.
Nice.
And then that is my turn.
Okay. You're up.
Okay, so bearing the weight of the slard on my shoulder as it rakes down and tries to attack me, I'm going to move south to the chasm's edge, dragging the slard with me, and then I'm going to attempt to lift it over my head to throw it into the chasm.
Oh,
You
God,
just see
no.
York behind York going, York.
Do it!
That's a
Wait for the battle
24.
music. Dun, dun, dun.
24 on my athletics check.
24. Okay, I am definitely going to contest this. Do I get any bonuses to this? Come on.
Steve, don't die twice in a week.
No is the answer.
Ah.
Oh god, that 20.
Oh
You can
no.
blame Ian. Is it Ian's dice?
Oh, come on.
Steve twice!
Ooh. So he's gonna reverse grapple you. He knows his pro wrestling moves, and while he's laying that, he comes back down, and as he manages to reverse the move, he positions you so that you
Oh no.
are on the edge, and he is on the safe edge.
Okay. Can I get another roll?
And
Or is that
you're both just. He is now holding you on.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
So
Another roll. Go for it.
well, I'll use my action surge.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna grapple again. So standing on that edge, precarious as it is, I'm gonna attempt to suplex him.
Gosh.
Okay.
Go for it.
Over my shoulder. I'm gonna launch him over my shoulder.
Go on, York.
25 this time.
Ooh.
There is no way. Right, here we go. I got a 13. What am I? 13.
What's the
16.
plus?
Desperate.
16. There is no way I'm going to beat that.
Okay, so I respect that he managed to get me into this position, but with a surge of anger, I just lift him up as if he's nothing and just full on stand on the edge, flip him over the shoulder into the chasm.
Oof. Okay, it's long fingernails.
I'm going to make a reaction.
Oh no.
I'm going to make a reaction. It's an 18. He manages to, with his claws, he digs in and he's holding on. He goes over the edge.
Yep.
What you say is perfectly fine.
Silvery barbs.
But he is raking down. So he is about 5 foot down. But he's on the edge. He's on the clawing into the dirt.
If I see that, can I silvery barbs that?
Oh fuck. Well, he's out of sight.
Oh, you got me with
Sight.
the rules. Magic missile challenge York.
He's stopping his descent, and he kind of just looks up, and he starts to climb back up. Shilling. Your turn.
Shilling, now the little baby toadlets have gone, she's gonna, having seen what Yorg and Papa or Mama Toad have been getting up to, she's gonna run to the edge.
Yeah, you've got 36 movement. Count the squares.
Oh, I'm gonna dash. I'll dash. I'm
Oh, you
dashing.
dash? Okay,
I'm
yeah.
dashing. I just forgot to say it. And with my short bow, I'm just gonna fire my short bow down at the Papa Toad and Mama Toad, and we'll
Okay.
just see what happens. 18 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
And let's have a go.
Fucking die!
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Freya.
Defense.
When it's at long.
Just fucking fall.
Yep. Okay. He takes a hit. It's embedded into his shoulder. It's deep. He just cries out, but he doesn't stop. He's
Oh,
still
no.
trying to crawled his way up.
I think that's me done.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, here comes the other one.
Mm.
Launching out of the
Oh,
darkness
shit.
against the rubble
Oh, no.
of the crates and the barrels. It's
Oh,
gonna
it's
go
kicks,
after
lad.
you,
Help.
Shillin.
Help!
As
She was scared the most as
another
well.
little tadpole
Away from the fire.
Don't worry, it's just a
flies
giant
through the
sperm.
air. It's 13, 14. That's a 14 to hit.
Oh, no, it doesn't hit actually. Sorry, yeah, no. Thank God.
Okay.
Thank God.
It hits you and bounces off the armor, lands by your foot, but it is still in the game.
Can I react it and boot it down the cavern?
Well, no, because you dashed and then you took you took
yeah.
a pot shot. So I'm going to say no.
Dave wants one of us dead tonight.
I'm trying to. That's the whole point of having a beer. I'm just going to have a combat game. I just want to kill you.
That's why you told us to relax at the beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah, just take it easy. Just enjoy the game. Don't try and kill me straight away. So this one's going to continue moving up. And he's going to use a strength check to try to pull himself up over the air. That's no. He's climbing, but very slow. So he's got his arms up and he's about to kind of pull himself up. But he can't attack this round. He's only just moving. So Fizz, you're up.
Yeah, okay, so Fizz. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, let's go next to the hawk just there. And then with my bonus action, I will move the dancing lights 60 foot south because I know there's somebody across that threw some magic at us. So I'm going to send all 4 of those 60 foot south and see if I can get a decent view on them before I decide on my action.
Okay, we're 60 foot. So you want in the middle of the shadow zone, yeah?
Yeah, all 4 where they are, 60 foot south, to try and illuminate that area essentially.
That's
and
fine. That's fine.
See if we can spot old dragon frog.
Yeah, give me a sec and I will make it happen for you.
Make it so.
Indeed.
Engage. God damn.
There we go. So highlighted in the other area, Steve, if you want to move the lights, you do indeed see this other creature.
Guys, we're not alone. Yeah. Does it look like the rest of the party have got this red slad pretty much dead?
You tell me.
I'll just shout, move on the other one. I can take this one on my own.
Aye, sir.
Oh, he's so cocky.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Famous last words.
17. Come on, how far are you? Ah, fuck. I'm too far away. Hawk. We should take a bridge each.
Take it where?
10, 15, 20. 25, my action is to dash. That's just all I can do this round.
Okay. Top of the round. Let's put him in here.
Is dash is twice your movement, isn't it?
No, that's it's just I've done my movement, then I've done my action to dash. My bonus action was to move the midgets, the lights. I think in Starfinder and Pathfinder, when you dash, you get 4 times your movement as long as you're running in a straight line or something.
Yeah, but in D&D it's twice, isn't it?
Only if you're a rogue.
Right.
Because then you get
So what is
dash.
it if you're not then?
It's your standard movement, as far as I'm aware, and then you get dash, which is your movement again. And then if you're a rogue, you have a bonus action.
Yeah,
You can dash
yeah, so it is twice your movement, yeah. Okay, I am going to a dash, which puts me here.
Oh, yeah.
And then I am going to... Can I do anything else? I can't do a bonus action because dash takes up your bonus action, doesn't it? I could do action surge, but I'm not sure it's the right time to do that. And that would only allow me to move in front of him. Okay, I am going to throw 2 hand axes at him.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll only throw 1 because I've got 1 out and my rapier, so I can't throw 2 because I'd have to use another action. So, yeah, I'm going to burn action surge to get an extra action. And then I am going to throw a hand axe at him, which is in my offhand, but I have ambidextrous and all that bollocks. So it's normal attack. Oh, and it is a 17 to hit. Does that hit him?
It does.
Oh,
It does. It does.
don't worry, Dave. It's not that bad. It's only 1d6 plus 5. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's
50 points
not
of
too bad. 5. It's 10. 10 damage.
Damn.
10 damage. Okay. Boom.
Yep, 10 damage.
I will take your 10 damage and I will see you.
As this axe just spins through the air and slams straight into his leg. Or whatever you say it slams into, because you're the boss.
No, that's fine. You can aim for the leg. That's fine.
Oh god,
And
he's
I
having
say,
to read.
Toady!
So I'm just making.
Even Dave's deep in reading on a creature. This is not good.
Right. Who we got? 10.
All right.
Elemental 10.
Elemental Tem. That's going to turn into a screaming whirlwind cyclone. She's going to fly up because I have 90 feet of movement and I make it. Going to slam myself, trying to knock this thing up in the air into Papa Frog.
Papa Frog!
All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 12 plus 8.
It hits.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Dirty 20.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Hit
11,
it.
14, 15, 17 points of bludgeoning damage. The target is also, it gets slammed into the wall, or however you want to describe it.
Nice.
Would you want to shoot up to the ceiling, bang into the ground, back onto the floor?
Yes.
It's looking dazed as it starts to pick itself up. It just gets sort of dazed and staggers back a bit. So he's going to be up against the wall. There we go. Boom, boom. And that was a hell of a lot of damage. Ouch. Okay. Anything else, Tim?
No, that is it. I have no bonus damage. Bonus
Oh,
actions.
someone's measuring.
Okay. York?
This creature isn't quite over the lip yet, is it at all?
No, it's just pulling itself up.
Okay, I will just attack this time, then, please.
Go for it.
Get dice. It's 23 to hit,
Yeah, it hits.
and it does 14 points of damage with the first hit, and then on the backhand, second attack. That's a 25 to hit.
Wow.
And as the weapon strikes, I shout "Merd," and the sword flames instantaneously, and flaming shackles launch down at the Slard, grabbing hold of his wrist. So, can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Ooh. Okay.
Steve, the activation word is nerd.
Merd.
Or is it French for shit? Merde.
Yes, it's
all of his spell activations have been swear words, by the way, just in case you haven't picked up on
It's a fail. Got an 8.
Okay, so you take 19 points of damage,
Oh,
and you are now restrained.
okay.
So I'm going to walk nonchalantly away as you're stuck there on the side of the cliff. Wrists clamped together with fiery shackles. I'm going to cross the bridge. So 5, 10, 15. I'll stop politely behind Fizz.
Hi.
Cool.
Oh,
Politely.
very good.
Politely. Okay, Shilling, you're up.
Okay. I'm up. So is this thing, is it like attached to my leg, attached to my
No,
foot?
it bounced off your armor, so it hit you, but it didn't make contact.
Oh,
So
amazing.
physically, like a tennis ball, bounced off your body. It's splattered on the floor next to you. It is still alive. It's still moving.
Okay, well, in that case, so I do have a longsword, but it's a bit of a special one, but I won't be able to activate it because it's a Tikaris longsword. So I'm just going to use it in its original form. So I'm going to try and basically just chop it up. So let's just roll if we can. 10 to hit.
Ooh, a 10 on a tadpole is a miss.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
You go down, but it starts to move and squirm again. You see it start to curl and get ready to spring
It's
it.
going to launch itself at me. Oh, okay. I'm panicking a bit now. Shannon's panicking, but can she sort of step back? Would it be able to attack her if she were to step back, disengage?
It's gonna get you either way. So you can step back.
I think I'll try and just disengage from it because I figured I've got that. At RG, I'll just step back.
Okay.
20. So disengage 20, and if it gets me there, it gets me there.
Yeah. It's gonna
You're
try
back in the advantage square.
Oh, amazing!
Never mind. So you can use that next
I
round.
love that.
Don't
Re-disengage as well.
Don't
Didn't
tell me
notice that. Thank you.
The advantage square. Welcome to the advantage square.
Well, it's
That's
my spell.
Shilling is a square.
It's cool.
I suppose she is it.
There's
The
a
advantage
13 to
there.
hit. There's a 13 hit you shilling.
No, thank goodness.
So again, same thing. It springs up off the floor, hitting you in the chest. Doesn't manage to latch on or get through the armor. Splats
Okay.
onto the floor. Gravity is not its friend.
Stop it.
She's ready. She's got the long sword out. Swoop down in it again.
Okay, now I'm back over with. His name's Verusa, or it used to be Verusa. Now it's a tubinescent draconian because he's not him anymore. But he manages to pull out
Cucumber.
Pull out his cucumber. No, he's not. He is going to. Let me just check.
Be a very different game.
No, the animals are going to be rude.
I didn't say anything.
Killing.
Lauren.
You
Didn't say
hear
anything.
it. You hear it talk, and it puts out its hand and it starts to do this.
Counterspell.
But in this massive mouth thing, you see it. What is the limit? Is there a range limit on counterspell?
60
I think
foot, and I've been
60,
measuring motherfucker.
That's what
You've
been
been
doing.
measuring a lot.
Yeah, I wondered why that measuring tape kept coming up.
Right. He is
I've got one thing
casting.
to counter everything.
It is casting Fireball.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
third, isn't it?
It's a 3rd level spell.
To who?
Awesome. If it's 4th level or lower, my counterspell is automatic. If it's 4th level or over, 5th level and over, I have to roll. So counterspell.
Okay. Then it. Malam Suralam.
No!
And
that
nothing
white
seems to
magic.
come out. Yep.
Like a wave across the bridge, and it unsettles the dust, and his magic rescinds. He's like, no.
Nice. and that's I love that. Cinematic enough. Have Ian have inspiration.
Ah,
Oh shit, yeah.
that was a good visual.
That was good. That was good. I like that.
Cinematic
I
visual.
like Jeff's as well, but that topped it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
cheers.
the number one player, guys.
It's hard to be flashy when you've got no magic. It's like...
You were on the floor doing kebabs.
I picked
I
the dude up and
know. I
threw him
thought
off
that
a
was
cliff.
pretty cool. I thought that was.
I thought you were cool. I said you were parkour.
Thank you.
I liked
Thank
it.
you, Diana. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Thank you.
Right, anyway. Red Slard is hanging on for dear life. Manacled
So-
with fired manacles or something,
Yeah,
Steve?
fire manacles. So take another 2d6 fire damage.
Go for it.
Start of your turn. That's 7 points of damage, and you are
yeah.
restrained.
Is there any way for me to break out of that? Is it just a
Yeah.
strength?
You try and use your turn to try and break out, so you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Strength DC 14.
Right, boom, boom, boom. That is a no chance. 6. That's a 9. So no.
There's a no chance.
That's what you get for using dice sometimes. What are we on? Fizz, you are up.
Okay, his hand's still out from like this like wave of white. Like you've all seen the moonlight, and it's just gone out, and it's just this pure silver effervescent wave. Like I imagine it like a nuke cloud that goes out, but it's like more magical. And as it's still kind of like lowering down and the dust is settling, he just runs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He pulls the staff out with the crook over the top of it, and he just takes one of the ball bearings, slots it in, the silver net goes over the crook, he pulls back, and he casts catapult at his last 3rd level slot. I need dexterity saving throw from Baruka Boy.
From this thing covered in tumors. Got to do a dexterity check. Right. This thing reminds me of the original RoboCop film, when the guy, his skin is melted and he kind of stumbles out in front of the car. That's his dexterity check. However, I did just roll a 17.
And he's got
Silver
chicken
balls.
drumsticks for fingers.
I've got my reaction back. Silvery barbs.
So that's a 19 in total. Silvery barbs. Okay, so I've got to re-roll it.
Reroll, and you have to take the lower number.
I got a 4. So that's
Perfect. That white just once more cleans up and pulls him back down, holding him in place. You are going to take 5d8 worth of bludgeoning damage here.
Oh, nice.
26 points of bludgeoning damage
26.
as a ball bearing just smacks him in the eye.
As he slams down, you see like as some of these tumors just explode. Tem,
please
in
tell me
your-
I'm far enough away not to get covered.
Well, you were gonna be, but Tem, your air elemental sucks up some of this tumor bile,
Yummy!
spreads it out, and Flynn, you just go. You just get covered in this tumor bile as it slowly
Lovely.
oozes down.
Oh,
Oopsies. I win.
you see Flynn look down at it and sort of go, I've been covered in worse, to be honest.
Okay, top of the round. Hawk, straight over to you.
Right, well, I assume that the tumor explosion meant that he's out of it, yeah?
No, he's still very much
No.
alive.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, right. In that case,
he's
I
taken
will.
some big damage, but he is alive.
I will move round the Tem air elemental
Yeah.
to within attack range. I shall use my bonus action to pull out another hand axe, so I'm still wielding my rapier and my hand axe, and I shall do some normal boring attacks this time, just to get you back.
Okay,
So I'll attack twice with the rapier, once with the axe.
go for it.
It's a natural 20. That's on the rapier, so I'll roll that first, the damage for that, just in case, because I don't know if he's going to die from that, and it won't be worth
for
me
it.
doing anymore.
Go for it.
So it's 6 plus 7 plus 5. Quick maths is not my strong point.
18.
Mine either. Yeah.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Just heard that. little angel whispered it in my ear.
Oh, you sweet.
So it's still there, still alive.
It's still there, right? Okay, I'll
you're
attack.
slicing through these tumours. You're cutting the flesh open. And it's rotten. Ugh.
Well, I'm covered anyway, so I'm at this point. I'm sort of just going ah!
Yeah, more and more of this splatter of blood
Right,
and
you'll be
tumour
glad to
bile
hear
is
it's
escaping you.
not. It's not another natural 20. It is, however, a 19 total to hit.
That'll get you. Yeah.
And that is that's maximum on the dice. So that
Nice.
is 13 damage.
13 damage.
And the hand axe comes in for hopefully the killing blow. And that is 11 on the dice plus 8. So that is 19 again.
That hits. That hits.
And that is unfortunately less damage. That is 3 plus 5 plus 7, 8 damage. So he's stab with the rapier and then down with the axe.
Are you leaving the axe in him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's after all this barrage, it just kind of will not stop, and it just continues to try to stand up. It's got an axe in its shoulder. It's heavily bleeding.
And its leg.
You got bits of flesh hanging everywhere. It's kind of wobbling, but it is still alive.
Okay.
10. Over to you.
All right. She's going to intensify in power again, and
Yeah.
just a giant whirlwind and try and slam it.
Get it.
Okay. That's an
Go on,
8
Tim. Go on,
plus
finish him.
8, 16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Get it.
Okay. Ooh, this is good. 14, 17, 19.
Yes.
19 damage. Oh, boy. Hold on. Oh, it's not
Calculator's
looking
coming out.
good. It's just wobbling.
David, you want a
It's kind of
calculator?
I've got a calculator. I'm on numbers now.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm on
It's
numbers.
got that many hit points that you need to calculate.
It's, you know, like Jabba the Hutt's tongue when it's just kind of coming out and all that slime around it. It's like that.
Yeah.
This big toad mouth that it's got. Let's bring it up so we can see it all again.
Lovely.
In its glory.
I love that.
And this tongue just lolls it out. Its eyes are swimming in its head as this thing doesn't even seem to be able to pinpoint where you are. But it's taken a lot of damage. It is still standing.
Wow. That's my turn.
York.
I suddenly realised I was going to walk over the bridge and leaving Shilling to be attacked by this tadpole.
He's alright.
So
He's freaking out. He's having a-
I'll stop.
breakdown.
I'll stop where I was heading and go back and take care of the tadpole.
Go for it. Oops, not that
That's
good. That's good.
21 hit.
Yes.
Are you
Nice.
stomping on it, York?
I'm just going to hit it with a sword because it's easier.
Oh.
11 points of damage.
I would have stepped
it?
on it.
Kill it.
It is done.
He is
You
mega
saved
Oh,
it
thank
all too.
God.
I would have just...
I thought it was going to like jump on my face at one point. I was like, oh my god, no. Poor
He's
Shilling. She didn't
Well done.
deserve to go that way.
And I'll just use the rest of my move to head back towards the bridge, but they seem like they've got it handled on the other side.
Okay.
Might go over.
Shilling.
Well, Shilling is slightly more relieved now. She's put her long sword down. She's collecting her breath. She was about to try and like punt it into the cavern if possible, but luckily Yorga's stamped it into oblivion. So she is going to, I suppose, well, join the others where the action is. So, well, 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, so that's 20 foot of movement. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to dash. So, bonus action dash. Who's at the end there? Can't see. She's basically just going to hover around by this crystal. Is that Fizz? Oh. Actually, no, she could get... Yeah, she's got to
Don't
use her
touch
short
it.
bow. Don't go into the pit. Yeah, she's got to use
Yeah,
her
I'm
short
just
bow at
guessing.
the... If there's anything left of the
So
big big toad.
So Shilling,
Yeah.
pick a square.
Oh, sorry, I'm kind of in the middle.
You're in the middle of 4. Pick
I need to
one.
zoom in because this map is really zoomed out. I'm there. Oh, sweet, I'm behind the wheelbarrow, so that's cool. Yes, I'm going to take a pot shot at Mr. Toad here with the short bow.
Okay.
Let's have a go. So it is a 23 to hit.
So yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Ooh, this
Just
could be
realised.
Nice.
Let's go.
Kill it. Kill it.
10 points of damage.
Are you dead?
Through the head, preferably.
I'm dead.
Okay, so this thing, Shilling, how do you want to do it?
Oh, yes.
Yay!
Literally, straight through the back of the head, sort of cuts off the old brainstem area, just collapses. Bosh, done.
That was easy.
Well done.
Precision.
Shilling.
To death.
Bow user.
And then you see
Archer, that's pretty better. Bow user.
the body, the weight of it just folds down. The amount of damage and blood and starts to ooze. All this weird ooze and smells come out of it. But then you see the flesh starts and it starts.
Reaction
And then-
backflip.
Yeah, fly away.
How far are you going?
Go backflip into that
I'm
chasm.
gonna backflip as far as I can before I hit the chasm.
Backflip into the hole.
Plus acrobatics. Oh, nice. So it's over 20.
That's fine. How
So I'll
many
backflip
for-
to like as far as I can back there. There you go.
As it, this thing explodes, and Tem, in her elemental form, picks up all this acid goo, spinning it around as it splatters around it, harmlessly missing everybody, as disposes it.
Like a blender.
So that's
Just made a
Wow.
smoothie.
Right?
Acid
Well
cut
done.
smoothie.
that thing is dead. Well done.
Yay!
What about the
But
other
wait,
one?
is the other? Yeah, the other one's hanging there,
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
one's hanging there, but he's stuck with fire manacles. He can't get out of it at the moment. But it is my go. So, Red Slard.
I'll do you fire damage.
Yep.
That's 8 points of fire damage. in The
Eat.
shackles. Eat.
Okay. He rolled a 3. He's not getting out of this round.
Heat.
And Fizz. We're in the round after Fizz.
I guess we're killing this. And he kind of looks around at the rest of you. Just takes like the quarterstaff and puts a ball bearing in it and pulls back on the silver netting that is magically created. Can it make a deck save while it's restrained to a wall?
I do it at disadvantage either way. So that was a 16 and a 7.
Cool.
7,
48
8.
damage.
So 8 at the most.
It's only 13 damage as a ball bearing into the back of its head.
Okay. It is not it seems to almost lose consciousness. It doesn't know where it is. It's pretty dazed. You can see it stopped fighting against the manacles now. It stopped trying to pull itself up or fight. It's got no fight left in it.
Let it go, Yorg.
I'll use
you
my
got it,
reaction
let it
to
go.
release the shackles.
Okay, so he just limply falls off the side and he disappears into the darkness below.
I'm glad to see him go, but
No scream, no sound.
Oh.
That was really, really bad.
I know, Yorg. Anyway, Tumor Stone, let's go have a look, shall we?
I'm going to transform, like like the tornado cyclone is like really big, and then it just kind of goes into like this really tiny one, and it's like, and then like Tem just appears again.
Nice.
That was really cool, by the way, Tam. That was I've met druids before that back where I'm from in Sandcrest in the forest, but I've never seen somebody turn into a being like that before. We'd seen those on a boat recently. It's very cool. Very, very cool magic.
She kind of blushes and she just kind of like shies away, and then
Well, you had some pretty cool magic too. It was almost like mine, where it was like this huge cloud.
Yeah. And he doesn't really know what to say. He just pauses and he smiles at you. And I guess we've got to figure out. And then he looks towards the rock. What this thing is. Anybody got any clues?
Oh, Flynn.
Someone's cast silence on Flynn.
You.
Oh,
Flynn, I
you're
can't
on
hear
mute.
you, Flynn.
Sorry, I just said, Flynn says, "Oh, magic's magic. Get a room for God's sake." And then he walks over to the one that exploded and sees if there's anything left that's worth collecting.
Okay, you're searching through the guts and all the flesh and stuff. Yes, you do.
Oh.
You find a pouch
Oh.
containing orange gemstones, and just for banking properties, they are worth 900 gold pieces.
I think you mean
How many are
steel.
there? How many,
Say again?
Dave?
It doesn't say. It just says a pouch containing orange gemstones. Doesn't say how many, but the
Do
value
you
is
want
900.
to roll a dice?
Oh, collectively.
To say how many there are?
Collectively 900 steel pieces.
Go on then.
Shall I roll a dice for it? See how many there are? What dice?
Do a d6. Let's keep it
Oh
simple.
dear, 6. There is 1.
Ah.
Rock.
Sorry about that. And it's worth 900 steel, yeah?
Not yet. It still says gold pieces in the book. We are doing a steel edition of Dragonlance.
Yeah,
So
right, we'll call
worth
it steel.
900.
Is
Spondylitis.
there anything else amongst the goo?
Yes. You also find a what appears to be a wand and a little holster for the wand.
Oh.
I removed the holster with the wand in it, and if that's all that appears to be on the dead slad, I walk over to Fizz and say, "Fizz, this appears to be a wand, old chap. Would you like to have a look?" And then I
Yeah.
slap myself and go, "What bloody hell was that? Fizz, found a bloody wand."
Guys, I think he's got one in him. Nice. Yeah, he takes the wand. What does the wand look like?
You tell me.
Um,
Actually, I'll tell you what it is,
Oh.
because it's easier to tell you what it is first, because it might have a description in the DM's guide, which you can use. So on D&D Beyond, as we all know and love, this is called a +1 Wand of the War Mage.
Oh, these are fucking sick.
Warm.
This is,
+1 to hit with
Flynn.
your spells.
yeah, Flynn, this is really powerful. This is, I mean, if you guys don't mind, I mean, I'm happy to put it into the kitty to sell if we need more steel, but this will help my efficiency, or Thames actually with.
Oh
spell
no.
casting.
I think a wizard like you who's very powerful should take it.
I'm not.
Well, find us keepers, Fizzwiz. But
Ian,
I'll
it's
let you
not
have
for me.
it. But you owe me a favour, okay? And you can't quibble about what that favour is. I will ask something of you at some point, and you have to say yes.
Oh.
Deal.
And I hand him
I
the
can
wand,
only
and I
animate
say,
units.
"Look at this. Has a lovely little wand holder that hangs off your belt. Lovely."
That's
He
fun.
smiled. Thank you. And I think he would take a moment with this. And this entire fight, he hasn't put his hat on whatsoever. It's been around the back of his neck and off. And he kind of sits down for a minute and just pulls out his dad's old wand that he's been using as a focus and just lays it on this hat and just spends a minute just contemplating them. And then puts the new wand in the holster and his dad's old wand with a smile in his backpack and the hat.
Fizz,
Can I walk over? Well, after you put the hat on, I'll walk over to you. Can I?
He puts it in his bag.
You said at the last episode it's broken, correct?
The wand.
Your dad's wand.
It still acts as a focus for me, but it's lost all of its power.
May I see it?
Yeah. And he hands you it. It's like this bleached white wood, very natural looking stick, but it's cracked from handle to hilt. Handle to hilt? No, handle to tip.
She's gonna hold it and close her eyes, mumble something under her breath, and cast mending.
Here, it's your dad's wand. You should keep it. Just keep it safe in case you need it, but it's fixed.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what to say, but these guys are no good with magic, and we should work out what the hell is going on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she'll turn around and
get
walk.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, can we do an Arcana check to see if we know anything about this rock?
Well, while you are doing that, I can see that Jorg has already positioned himself by the crystal. So, Schilling and Jorg, you're nearest to crystal. So while they're having their chit chat, what are you two doing?
I'm doing a slow circuit of it to see if I can see any markings similar to the markings that I recall we saw on the tomb, below Castle Kalaman, which was, let me just get my notes up, Zanez Selamar's tomb. That's where we found the lance. So I'm just looking for any markings on the stone.
And Schilling, what are you up to?
Shilling likes anything shiny. So she's kind of eyeing this crystal up and trying to work out potentially how much something like that is worth. But also, potentially, if she notices anything else, that would be super useful to the group as well. But she's mainly money.
This is a massive crystal. So, yes, if it has value, and if it has value similar to the orange stones that Flynn has found, this is huge. So it could have a lot of value. What I will say is Jorg and Schilling, while you're searching around, Schilling, you're kind of above the excavation site. I'll put it up on screen here as well. You're down in the excavation site.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
And while you're both kind of looking around, you do discover a number of pages of notes and scribbles and things like that written by Veruza. So what you find are a series of orders, and you two can collectively piece these together. A series of orders from the Dragon Army commander named Balafian.
Ooh, that's a new name.
I like that name.
Not heard that before.
Uh-oh.
Now, Veruza's mission, why he was sent to this excavation site, and he's reported back, new orders have come in. His mission was to investigate this weird monster-creating stone that had been unearthed in this location. You can also determine that Veruza was fairly optimistic in that he could use the stone's magic to almost create a disease which would turn people into draconians, and that was the experiments that he was doing in this location.
Oh no.
Veruza also notes that exposure to what he calls the spawning shard has begun to change him.
And not for the better.
And definitely not for the better. Now, after that, there are a number of notes. Most of these, you can see the handwriting is growing sloppy, and after a while become nonsensical. Now, based on that, Stephen Schilling, Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh my god, I've been held a shard.
While you've
Chilling
been
and
searching this,
real
you've been bathed in this orange glow, this orange light from this giant crystal.
Sweetie.
And after a while, you notice you start to feel hot and you start to feel sick. You're like, you need to get some fresh air.
It's radiation sickness.
So I was
Dirty
thinking,
20.
Shilling gone 18.
Okay.
Oh,
Dirty.
dirty.
Dirty 20. What is it? It's dirty.
Well, stone is dirty.
Cool. There we go. What else would you all like to do?
Well,
You
I'm now getting out of the hole.
Stay away from the stone. everyone.
After reading those notes, I'm getting out of the hole.
Yeah.
Stay away from the stone. Don't near it. Don't breathe in the dust.
I'll share
me
all
10
that
minutes.
with Fizz and Tem as well.
I will. I can ritually cast Detect Magic, which won't cost me any arcane mana, but it just takes me 10 minutes, and I might get a sense of what's going on here, but it's no guarantee. I don't know if we need to destroy this.
Do it, Fizz. Do it.
Yeah, 10 minutes spending casting Detect Magic.
Are you you're staying in here to do that?
While he's doing that, Dave, if he's doing that, I'm going to go over and I'm going to search through the crates and stuff and see if
Yep.
there's anything of value up there.
Most of this is excavation equipment, so it's shovels, pickaxes, that kind of stuff. There's nothing of value here.
And anything
there are-
that's useful.
There's rope, there's torches. So if you
Yeah,
want any
I'll
of those, you can stock
Rope's
up.
good.
Yeah, I'll pick up a couple of torches and 50 feet of rope or something.
Yep. There's plenty for everyone if everyone else wants to do the same.
I might dash up there. See if I've got any. Would there be any daggers there by any chance? Leftover
If you want
daggers.
to have a dagger, you find a dagger.
Excellent. Thank you. I can replace my 2 janky daggers or 1 janky dagger.
I'll grab some rope.
As long as it doesn't. Yeah, as long as it doesn't feel like an area that's affecting us like it did for the guys in there, then I will sit where I am and spend 10 minutes reading from a book.
Yeah, you're fine. You feel fine. So, but when Jorg and Schilling get out, they notice they look clammy. They look sweaty. They look pale, drawn.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think York's just out of shape.
Happens to him every time he goes Mega York, doesn't it?
And he shrinks down. It's like, oh. It's like same,
Have you
same
seen
thing
him
happened to Bruce
trying to
Banner.
go up some stairs?
Right. So if you're happy, we will leave it there. And you will be so the next episode, exciting episode.
Whoa!
You will be escorting Roan back to Heart's Hollow.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But we're gonna have
Interesting
we're gonna have a little end credit scene. So as you all leave the excavation site, you will get your backpacks on. You can what would it be? Make a cradle for Roan so you can carry him off. Steve, what's the word?
A stretcher.
There you go, stretcher. You're
one
you
job,
don't ask
Dave.
Google, you ask Steve.
Describe the
Right, good job.
So open up
Good job,
the
Steve.
tab and ask Steve. Yeah. You make a stretcher.
Ask Jeeves, ask Steve.
Exactly. You can do the same voice as well. You make a stretch out parts of the tents, and off you go. However, end credit scene. Schilling. For some reason, you're hanging back at the protecting the back of the group,
Okay.
and you notice you're still feeling a bit hot. You're still feeling a bit sick. And as if we had a camera, it would kind of go behind you, and just on the back of your neck, just under your skin, there would be a flicker of something just under your skin. And as you put your hand up, you're like, but we'll find out what happens in the next.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Infected. Infected.
Infected.
But we don't know that.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna be like, what is it? Spider-Man. It's fine.
Yeah.
The radiation
no,
from stone.
following standard
Come on,
rules of
Shimon.
horror movies, you're not allowed to tell us.
Yeah, you have to hide it until the very, very
you
last
have to
minute.
hide it till the last possible moment, and
Yeah.
you're like sweating, and we haven't noticed for some reason, even though you're sweating buckets and you've changed the colour and like, no, she's fine. Don't know.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's always like that. She's just nervous. Just
I don't know. So good.
Something in the water.
Fine. Oh, we're all gonna die.
Within.
Sleep.
In all fairness, though, this fight, this is where everything came in clutch. Like everything rolled perfectly. Everything was in the right place. Everybody was where they really needed to be, just through good rolls, chance, and like I feel pretty boss after that fight. But like everybody was just on it, and it was just like, yeah,
it was great. It perfect roll. I mean, I did some good rolls and I did some really bad rolls, mostly on saving throws, which was terrible. But yeah, well done. Good game, all. I enjoyed that. End of the week.
Yeah.
Good sesh. Good
Yeah.
sesh.
Let's wrap up on Friday.
Yes.
That's where we want to be. And if everybody, I'll be back in 2 weeks. I can't remember. Is it 2 weeks still?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Yeah.
It's 2 weeks. And Diana, are you still okay to join us?
Oh
in 2
yes,
weeks?
absolutely. Yes.
Fantastic. I'm going to find out what happens to shitting then.
Oh, this gonna be good.
Yeah. Until next time, we'll see you again, folks. Ta-da. Bye-bye.
Bye. Everybody.
Bye. Bye.